Very good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss basics about business strategy. So, first unit is actually it's consisting of discussion about strategic management, especially what is the importance of strategic management, vision and objectives, how exactly it is incorporated in the overall success of the business strategy. Those things we are going to discuss. And in this video, we are going to concentrate on 4 E's of Google strategy. That is a famous adopted framework by Google, a worldwide accepted one that we will discuss today. Before going into this Google strategy, let's talk about what is business strategy. So business strategy it actually refers to the plan or approach a company adopts to achieve its long-term objectives, compete effectively in its market, and create value for its stakeholders. So overall, it gives some way to the success of the company. So a successful business strategy aligns an organization's resources, capabilities, and market opportunities to deliver a competitive advantage. So especially when we talk about this business strategy, definitely we need to focus on key elements. Basically, vision and mission of the company, market analysis play a major role. Then value proposition, that is the unique value the company offers to customers that differentiate it from competitors. That is the uniqueness. How far the company stand out from other competitors. So that is also play a major role. Then competitive advantage. So through effective leadership, we can achieve a better outcome. Then goals and objectives. So definitely clear, measurable targets should be there for a company. Then only we can able to achieve that. Then how exactly the resources are allocated. That is also play a major role because we should not waste the resources and we should optimistically utilize those resources for the overall success of the business. Then execution and implementation, that actionable steps, processes, and systems necessary to bring the strategy to life. Even though theoretically we are developing a better business strategy, if we are successfully implementing in real time, then only we can able to get the real outcome. So then for that, definitely monitoring and evaluation also required. So continuous monitoring, continuously assessing the progress against the objectives, and if at all any changes required, whether it is major or minor, on time we need to take such important decisions so that we can move ahead. So these are the things we need to focus. This is the basics about business strategy. So now we will focus on the 4 E's of Google strategy. So you can look into the diagram so that you can understand what are the four important things mentioned in the framework. Okay, so let's start. As I said earlier, 4 E's of Google strategy involve engage, enrich, enable, and evolve. So that's why it's called 4 E's. So let's start one by one. Engage. We'll move on to next slide so that you can have a clear understanding. Engage in the sense Google focus on engaging users through high quality products and services, ensuring that users remain loyal and active on its platform. So example, search, YouTube, Gmail, those things we are having top priority when we are using those kind of application. We are using this Google products, right? So automatically that's it keep on engaging the user, customer or stakeholders. So the first part is, yeah, Google make 95% of its money from advertising. Through whatever application we are opening, we are getting a ad, right? For that, Google get money for that. So the second part of the strategy involves enticing people to use services that can either deliver ads or collect data to improve targeting. Then the expand category where Google seeks to increase internet usage. If you are online more, Google know it will automatically benefit, right? So it will tempt the customer to always be online. That explain projects like self-driving car or Wi-Fi balloons in Africa. So these are the some of the examples. Then Google lets employees experiment. That is another one unique concept. Some people, some become full-fledged products. Other experiments are big bets on things like solar or investment by Google Ventures in promising startups. It might someday die in jest. Okay, so it will also indirectly evolve. Okay, so you can see clearly what are the products come under what are the categories that is depicted in the diagram very clearly. See growth versus, you can see so many application, Google TV is there, Google Map there, Google Plus, Hangouts, Google Wallet for shopping, then YouTube, Drive, Google Search, Calendar, Blogger, so many things are there, right? So through everything, it is getting benefits. It's earning money. So that is what depicted here. So as I said earlier, the diagram only here explained further. First column, the big earner like double click and AdWords are going in the 16 to 80% of range. So it's purely we are talking about Google product. So how exactly Google getting money? Then offers and wallet will be very important one, because when we have such kind of fancy offers, people tend to buy something, isn't it? So automatically that will play a major role, and indirectly it will give a greater revenue for the Google. Then the entire category has most of Google's high growth properties at the top. Search has over a 1 billion users. Chrome is not far behind with 39% of global browser share, or roughly 750 million. These are all 2020 values. So now it may be further increased. Okay, then so these are the things further discuss about various products of Google. So in expand, definitely expand is play a major role, because if we are stick on to the same decision or same strategy, we are not going to get greater benefits. So best example we can say Motorola. So initially it is in huge market, but it is not growing, right? But only Samsung and Apple make any profit in the market. Similarly, Google is actually coming somewhat near. Nexus playing 400 million tablet market, but really it is need to compete device a lot like Microsoft surveys, right? So everywhere competition is there. In order to sustain, or in order to overcome the barriers from other competitors, definitely we need to do expansion. So that is what motto here. Let's talk about what is strategy. So strategy, this word is actually came from a Greek word strategos and stratus. So stratus in the it means army. Go means leading or moving, right? So basically we can talk strategy is a unified, comprehensive and integrated plan that relates the strategic advantage of the firm to the challenges of the environment. So that is a technical term. Basically, we can say it is a unified approach, it's a comprehensive approach, and definitely it's an integrated plan. And it is designed to ensure that basic objectives of all the enterprises are achieved through proper implementation process. So the overall definition, it's indirectly or directly working on all the phases of the entire business, whether it is a planning stage or implementation stage or reaching the customer, reach out the customer, everywhere this strategy is important. Then only the overall business will get a major success. So let's talk about the business strategy definition. As I said earlier, a set of guiding principles that, when communicated and adopted in the organization, definitely it's going to generate a desired pattern of decision making. So, which means it provide a clear roadmap consisting of set of guiding principles or rules that defines the actions people in the business should take, and the things they should prioritize to achieve the desired goals. So this is a good strategy. So we should follow the guidelines so that we can able to create a better business strategy. Okay, and another one important thing, when we are defining the strategy, always we need to focus on the questions like what, how, who, and when. These are a very important thing. Mission is about what will be achieved. So when we plan a strategy, what exactly we are going to get the outcome. So that is what. Then the value network is about with whom value will be created and captured. So that is another thing. The strategy is about how resources should be allocated to accomplish the mission in the context of the value network. So when we talk initial slide itself, I told about how exactly we are optimistically allocating the resources. That is very important. We should not waste the resources, and whether it is a manpower or any physical elements we are having in the organization, everything we need to utilize it properly. So that is going to directly give us access to the business. Then vision and incentives is about why people in the organization should feel motivated to perform at a high level. So very basic, any organization, they will give salary hike, they will give extra incentives so that the employees feel happy and they will work more, right? So that is another one way of achieving our aimed thing. Then together, the mission, network, strategy, and vision define the strategic direction for the business. They provide the what, who, how, and why necessary to powerfully align actions in a complex organization. When we talk about a large organization, these questions are properly answered, mean definitely is going to give a positive outcome. Next one is 5 P's strategy uh, that we'll discuss in the second section. Thank you.